Hello YouTube, welcome to Sunday in the shop. It's nice out here. I actually got up to 80 in here. I had to turn my heater down. I got my heater set for 72, but it shuts off at 74. Well, it gets hotter than that in here, because that's what the heater wants to do. You know how that goes. They got a mind of their own. We've been playing with our sandpaper. We got plenty of pictures to show you then. We did our ruler here. We can't find a real good one. We have a brand new one, okay, and then we have a real good one for drafting, and this is junk. This is on my welding cart. And I needed a ruler to work on stuff. I took some steel wool to this side. This side I took 100, 150, and 220. And just scrubbed it and sanded it and sanded it. Well, it's not a mirror finish. I would say, excuse my hands, you can't keep yourself clean out here. The day I was doing my voice, ooh, that was nasty. Anyway, my sandpaper's finally wearing out and shucking out kind of bad, but I used it wet dry with some cleaner. I don't know if I showed that in another video or not, things become a blur, but eyeglass cleaner bottle, repurposed, put some simple green in it. Makes it pretty handy. Oh, we forgot one thing. Let me grab that. I'm glad it's Sunday in the shop. You can stall, take all the time you want. I went through this with various grits because I want this to have a sandpaper look. Can you see the grain in the metal? See it up there? There you can. I'm looking through the viewfinder. Okay, to put my sandpaper in. I mean, could you have anything better? And this ain't paper. This is printed on here, ain't it? Or is it paper? No, it's plastic. It's almost painted. When you wash it, it doesn't fall off. This is like a plastic wrap. Vinyl. Oh, ooh, vinyl wrap like your car. I had some of this for breakfast this morning. Little bitty pieces of my little 6-inch cast iron skillet. Chopped it up, fried it, and then put eggs in it and chopped them up so it's like scrambled eggs. So it's not quite like bacon, but it's okay. Okay. This we had gun blowing on at once, and it just started getting nastier and nastier. This was done with 100, 150, and 220. And just sanding it in a straight line, then we sharpened it. Took it in house, sharpened it last night. We had a video on doing this. We decided to scratch it and just give you the pictures, okay? So at the end of this video, you're going to see how I cut, look for this picture, how I cut this sandpaper up. You know, it goes on your quarter sheet electric sander to get the most I can. See, to get squares and strips. And down the bottom, there's little bitty skinny strips I want to glue like some popsicle sticks or something, or wrap around a wooden dowel. So, that's about all I'm going to need for sandpaper this winter, is these two brands. Here's something I found on the shop floor and had rust pits all over it. Now, they come with a gray coating on it, okay? And I can't find it. And I know it's not this one, because this one laid on the floor too long. And I put Sharpie marker in there. Can we get up here? We'll take a picture of that. So, it's all done by hand, cleaned up. And these are nice. I had a bunch of these. I put some sockets on an epoxy and did in a video a few years ago. But these are nice. They're a long reach for your little drill. Number 2 Phillips. So, there's that. I worked on that. Like I said, it's pretty neat. I just put the Sharpie in there for the fun of it. In the 2 different spots there. We'll take a nice picture of that. It's not going to be too long a video this week. I'm tired. I did my tape around the walls and the floor. And I'm glad I actually had a blanket and an old pillow to lay down there, because it's hard to get up off the floor. And I'm glad that the styrofoam has some cushion to it, because it gets hurting a person, you know, laying on a hard floor trying to do something. But I got it all taped. I had one spot on one wall that had like a 1/2-inch gap where the floor had sunk down and pulled away from the wall. And the walls can't go down. They're hung on a rope, so the walls will never sag. It's the floor sunken because the uneven floor. So there's no more gaps. No more gaps around the perimeter of the floor and the wall. That's taped. And you can feel the cold pouring because it got down to freezing. Actually got right down to 32. When I got outside this morning, it was 45 outside. And it was about not quite 55 in here. But it was still cold. But it didn't take long for the heater to go. Like I said, it's actually hot in here. I had my fan pointed at me earlier, but I moved it to video. So let's pause and see what else we can add this week before we go. Okay, stay tuned. We're going to see if this will light on fire. I had a viewer want to know if this really was flame retardant. And I put it on my stovepipe outside. But you're talking when you're, what, 6-7 feet away from the stove. And you went out the wall, went up a couple feet. I mean, you're a long ways away from the stove outside in the wintertime. Just to kind of keep the rain from running down on them stovepipes. What am I doing? And it stuck on there all winter long. The pipe actually rusted before the tape fell off. Here's these $4 for 10 masks. If you see my shop supplies. I only got one string. You ever get with the double strings? I always cut off one string. I just need one. They are not bad. I use an old N95 or whatever. I always tell you them really for the viruses and everything. And I worked on cutting something that one day. I can't remember what it was in here, and it wasn't what. And I had black dust in my nose. I blew my nose. So I was out in the other part of the shop. So I don't know what I was cutting. Oh, I was grinding on the vise to make it fit, notching it out and stuff, and grinding outside. And I still had stuff on my nose. But these aren't bad. They fit pretty good. See how it's made? And I bent the nose where I wanted it. When you wear glasses, it gets kind of fussy. You know what I mean? You got to get that just right. But I like how they fit. They actually fit over your face and mouth and your chin pretty good. Of course, I have a little bit of a beard goatee, but they fit pretty good. If you're just around dust, sawdust, and you're not around a lot of deadly chemicals, or you might, like me, I'm cutting something metal with the rotary tool, you don't want to breathe that dust in. You got your goggles on and your earmuffs. You might as well have respiratory something protection. But yeah, they're not too bad. They're pretty durable. It puts a, see what I mean? Watch. It keeps its shape. Say you stepped on it, you know, here comes your big clunky feet, and oh crap, I stepped on my, oh no, it's the last one you got. You know, you can, see, good as new. And quit crying now. Oh, did I say I found this on my desk? I told you I lost one. The other one I found on the floor was rusted, so now I got two of them for sure. And one of them's going to go in my screwdriver drawer in my toolbox. Because you know where to find it, right? I want one of these, but where are the screwdrivers at? Okay, we're going to pause. We're going to peel the paper off this. We are going to take a turbo lighter, if I can find it, and a regular lighter and see how flammable this is. Kids, do not do this at home. So we'll be right back. We want to see how much heat this stuff will take before it actually lights up on fire. Okay, here we go. First we're going to use a regular old TP lighter. We're going to go with an on metal with an off metal. So here we go. I know you can see that flame under there. Woo, that's kind of hot. Let's try it when it don't have no backing. Can you see the flame? Oop, I can see the heat on the glue. Whoa. You know, you can put this in your car. Say you had some wires or something might get a little warm. Something getting close to the headers or the exhaust manifold, like Chevy small block wires, starter wires. Don't get me started on that. That's the glue smoking, people. Here, don't use your finger to wipe that. What do you think? Would you call that flame retardant? Oh, here comes the torch. This is junk. The lid broke. It doesn't go up as high as it used to, but it will still solder, light solder. I have to buy a decent torch. We're going to do it against the metal part first. Okay, you ready? We're gonna go for it this time. Whatever happens, happens. Look at that. See where the glue's melting? Let's do it again. Then that's it. That stuff's toxic. We're in an enclosed area. Up. It's starting to melt. See it? But that was a lot of flame now. That's turbo. The battery's getting low. That's it. That's all you get. We're out of here. Thanks for watching this week. And we'll see you next week. So we did prove it's flame retardant, not flame proof. Let's go with that. Don't do what I do. And don't say, well, he did it and my car caught on fire because I thought it was flame proof. No, don't do that. So this is for the subscriber to let me know. Tell me, let's light a match on that and see what happens. Well, we went full turbo. We're gone. Oh, that stunk. It really did. That stuff make you sick. I should have had my mask on, see?